Chapter 79, Connivance. Sarah once again pretended to be doing research for her pregnancy thesis, and she was fortunate to find one pregnant lady whose name sounded like hers. The other Sarah cooperated in feeding Sarah all the details of her experiences while conceiving. Sarah brought out a notepad and pen from her bag to take notes of the other Sarah's conception, her morning sickness, cravings, how her body seemed to change, her mood swings, and the scents she liked and disliked. And the scents that the other Sarah disliked made her throw up, made her dizzy and uncomfortable, and sometimes her mood got over her because of the things that she disliked to smell or eat. She said she was becoming picky and easily irritated, and liked to sleep often. When the other Sarah's name was called, Sarah decided to stay and wait for her. A few minutes later, the other Sarah found Sarah and Lily still with the other patients. Sarah approached the other Sarah, then asked, "How many months old were you pregnant now?" Sarah replied, "I am 4 months going to 5 months. See my belly? It's starting to show, and I am getting excited because my husband has been waiting for this for almost a year. And here are the prescriptions for my vitamins and morning sickness, because I am terrible in the mornings. I was told to take this when I wake up to lessen my throw-ups and keep me in a pleasant disposition." Sarah quickly suggested, "Could I make a copy of your prescriptions to support my thesis, please?" The other Sarah willingly replied, "Of course. No problem. Let us go to that store and have it photocopied. I hope you make your thesis good, Sarah. I wish you luck." After the other Sarah left, Sarah had edited Sarah's family name to hers. She had it recopied again to show Hyuniki that she was indeed pregnant. Lily was thrilled with Sarah's bright ideas and said, "You got Hyuniki fooled again, Sarah. You're good." And now, off we go to my cousin. Sarah and Lily arrived to a house where many boxes of imported items were scattered everywhere. "I am marketing them online. Lily told me to find something you needed as a prop, and I got you an item of good quality. Here, see if it fits you," said Lily's cousin, handing Sarah her much-awaited order. "I could give you a more significant discount if you return that to me after use, so be careful that it won't get any damage." Sarah took the payment from her wallet and went to a room where she could fit her order. Lily followed. Sarah and Lily were satisfied with the item. Then Sarah decided to buy some fruits she favored and snacks to eat, to show Aunt Manda what she was craving. When they arrived home, Sarah met Junie, leaning by Hyunki's vehicle. She got excited that she was about to run, but Lily pulled her hand to warn her. "Don't be too obvious, my dear, or your cover will be busted," Lily whispered. "Walk refined. Act like you're truly pregnant." So Sarah did as Lily commanded, making herself appear so tired. Hyunki was sitting in the living room and quickly arose when he saw Sarah walking, weak and tired. "What happened? As if you had not eaten the entire day. And why are you carrying all those things? As if you were not pregnant." Hyunki assisted her in taking a seat and told Aunt Manda to bring Sarah a glass of water. "I'm okay, Hyun. I only got tired from walking and commuting, but I'm okay now. Thanks for the glass of water. What are those in the bags that made you that weary?" Hyunki asked concernedly. "Oh, they were fruits and snacks. I'm craving for those. And some clothes to wear once my baby bump shows up." Sarah nervously fidgeted as Hyunki looked at her. Hyunki grinned and commented, "You seemed restless. Was there something I should know about this day?" Sarah stammered. No, not nothing to tell. It was just, I am worried you might get mad, because it took us long to return home. Well, it took me a hard time picking for the foods that I crave. I hold them. And then, I suddenly changed my mind and Hyunki grinned and chimed in. "I was just wondering how could you carry yourself, being aware of your condition. Aunt Manda told me that you threw up so hard this morning, and then you came to see the doctor, and even went shopping. It could be excruciating for you with your condition. Next time you go out, tell me, so I can have Junie accompany you, especially for your regular checkups. You knew I could not be there with you, so at least Junie could drive you to the hospital for checkups. You must be careful because you are carrying my child," Hyunki added. Observing and listening to the conversation, Lily was initially nervous about how Sarah carried out her conversation with Hyunki, but was relieved when he only expressed his concern for Sarah's condition. Then, suddenly, Hyunki asked about her consultation with the doctor. "What did the doctor say? How many months old was your pregnancy, and were there any precautions? Did the doctor give prescriptions?" Sarah again fidgeted and was stammering, giving a shaky tone as she spoke, so Lily came to the rescue. "Sarah must be very tired, sir. but I was with her when the doctor told her about caring for her body and the precautions she should take. The doctor also gave prescriptions for her morning sickness and vitamins. Hyuniki was all ears, eager to know about Sarah's conception. And so Lily narrated what she learned from the pregnant women seated with them on the bench while waiting for the other Sarah, the pregnant lady Sarah interviewed and got the prescription from. The doctor said she would be 4 months on the way, and her belly would grow to a baby bump as soon as she reached the 5th month. She should only eat nutritious food, for the baby will benefit. Eat plenty of fruits, especially those that she craved. She should sleep when she feels like sleeping at any time of the day. She should also watch her diet. And importantly, she must not be stressed. Sir, wow. It was good you were with Sarah. Well, give me the prescription, and I'll have Junie buy them, and would deliver them tomorrow. Sarah gave the prescription, and he looked at it. Hyuniki's brows met as if wanting to question the medication. At the same time, Sarah and Lily glanced at each other in fear and nervousness. In a shaky tone, Sarah quickly grabbed the prescription. She said, "No need to have Junie buy them because we already bought them, especially the medications for morning sickness." Sarah, who was getting shaky, took the medicines from her bag and showed them to Hyunki. "Here they are. I already bought them, and Lily could buy the rest if I needed it, since she will be coming here regularly to accompany me." The doctor said, "I must always be in a happy mood, and Lily could do that, since you've restricted me to stay away from prying eyes." "Right. Okay. I wonder why you were so fidgety when I looked at the doctor's prescription. I've been trying to understand the penmanship, but I guess the drugstore clerks could understand their writings anyway." Lily heaved a sigh of relief, while Sarah concealed her sigh, as she simultaneously stood from her seat. "Could I go to my room now?" "Hyun? I want to rest," Sarah said. He held her arm to assist her as she walked to her room. Hyuniki closed the door behind him and led Sarah to her bed. Sarah's heart was beating fast, and she wished Hyuniki would hold her in his arms. He stared gently at her, brushed her hair with his fingers, then held her hands. Sarah was anticipating for Hyunki's next move. Her stomach seemed filled with butterflies fluttering with excitement. Hyuniki spoke. "You knew very well that I couldn't be with you all the time, nor be seen in public, because I was also thinking about my wife. But you will always have my support, and I will give everything for my child's sake." Sarah interrupted. "Our child, Hyun. Don't forget that." Hyunki paused in silence and stared at Sarah until their eyes locked. Sarah pushed her face closer to his face and gave a saucy flirt waiting to be kissed, and he returned her kisses. Their insatiable desire overpowered them, and they passionately kissed. Hyuniki ravished Sarah desperately, desiring her more, and she gave in to his demand. Sarah controlled her moans as he brought her closer to him. It had been so long that they missed each other's touch. After that long, ardent, crazy, romantic encounter, Hyunki spoke. "I would call you occasionally to check on your condition, and if you need anything, just anything you fancy, call me up." Sarah interrupted. "I missed you." Sarah's tears welled from her eyes, to make Hyuniki feel her longing for him, to make him feel guilty at least and be affected emotionally. He touched her face and dried her tears, which were about to fall. "Things are different now, Sarah. I have to be careful. Take care of yourself, especially that thing in your womb. I'll see you whenever I have time. Bye." He dressed up quickly, thinking how long he got lost in time. When Hyuniki closed the door behind him, he realized he still had this deep desire for Sarah, but his hands were tied. Meanwhile, Sarah burst into tears when Hyunki closed the door before her. She felt lonely. Her mind and heart wanted to explode. Her emotions were heavy to carry. She wanted him all to herself, but it was too late. They were both living in borrowed time, and even their time was restrained. She lay on her bed, snugged her pillow, and wailed. Lily was alarmed and dashed to Sarah's bedroom. Seeing her friend in emotional pain, she embraced her friend and commiserated. Hyuniki still felt a deep urge towards Sarah. Could he control this insatiable yearning, knowing that Riel was aware of Sarah carrying his child? Keep following the exciting episodes in the Windows of the Heart series. Thank you.